Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to this quick little review of this week's Smackdown. There's so many talking points. I thought we would try this quick little video. Don't know if we're going to keep doing this. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you think this is something worth doing. But we're going to use the WWE X account, Twitter account, just to kind of walk through the show. Obviously, they put up little clips so we can kind of use them as references. And the show started up here, as you can see, with Roman Reigns making his way out, and the crowd's not messing around. Roman not messing around. He said that he wouldn't be sticking around unless he got acknowledged. This was a hot crowd tonight. Really good crowd. There was Rocky chants. There was Cody chants. There was Cody signs. There was Rock signs. There was Roman signs. It was a very loud, very passionate crowd, and it definitely helped. Some of the criticisms that I've seen is that this opening segment took 40 minutes with Roman and The Rock. But I think there was so much good stuff in here that I didn't even notice it. Didn't even notice. If you'd have told me that it had only been 10 minutes, I would have believed you, because it was so captivating. I was not bored for a second. I was totally engrossed. And there were some big moments in here. Some big moments. So, obviously, Roman threatens to leave. But Paul Heyman says we've got some business we've got to deal with first. And it is The Rock coming out. The Rock comes out wearing a shirt. Obviously, another of those Versace numbers. And he makes his way down to the ring. And obviously, we got that moment where he said that Phoenix is like #1 in the US, I believe it was, for like cocaine and meth use. I mean, I was not expecting that, right? I felt like the crowd cheered that bit. But he was calling them crackheads and everything, which I was not prepared for. But basically, we moved on to the part where he said he wasn't going to accept Cody's challenge. He was going to issue a counter challenge, and it was the tag match. So it would be Seth, it would be Cody taking on Rock and Roman, night 1 of WrestleMania. And the stipulation, of course, is that if Rock and Roman win, then the match on night 2 will be bloodline rules. It will be Cody versus Roman, bloodline rules. That's basically anything goes. He said anything goes. If I want to interfere, I can interfere. If Solo wants to sing the national anthem, he can sing the national anthem. A couple of moments where Solo nearly corpsed. There was that one bit where Solo had to like wipe his face. I don't know if you noticed it. That to me was a moment where he was having to save himself from corpsing. But yeah, so that's what happens if Rock Roman wins. If Cody and Seth win, then Rock versus Roman will have no interference. There will be no bloodline. It will be put in the contracts. So we thought we had good at that point. We thought everything was amazing. And then, so this is the bit where he challenges him. And then The Rock said that he will do everything in his power to make sure that Cody does not win the title if he doesn't accept this challenge. So Cody is really being backed into a corner. So we thought that we had goods. And then we got this bit here. The Rock acknowledging Roman Reigns. I thought they might have a little clip, actually. I thought they might have a little clip where The Rock was about to do his catchphrase when Roman just stopped him. That moment is so good. I can't believe they've not got the clip of that moment, but that moment is so good, and they let it breathe as well. You know, the crowd were going, holy chants, and it really was captivating. And then Roman basically said, look, I need one thing from you. I need you to acknowledge me. That's what Roman said to Rock. And then it's like, what's he going to do? So all of a sudden, not only have we had all this tag match stuff, but you've got all of this, oh my God, is he going to acknowledge him? And he did. He did. I acknowledge you as my tribal chief. Rock acknowledged Roman. Mental. Crazy. Madness. It was amazing. And the crowd started chanting, you sold out. Oh my God, so good. And then look at this on the same page. So you've got The Rock who's saying, if you smell, and he doesn't finish it, look. And you can see Roman's confused. He hands the microphone over and Roman says, if you can smell what the bloodline is cooking. Look at that. Look at this. Roman loving the fact that he is being acknowledged as head of the table, as tribal chief. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What an opening 40 minutes. Flew by. To the point where I can't even tell you what really went down in this match here. This is Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Oof. So we got this as a match. I can tell you, like, scores-wise for this match, because I've got all the live scores from the live stream. Came out okay. Came out as good. But it didn't really come out as anything like great or exceptional. I think definitely would have liked a little bit more, but what a position to be in to try and obviously follow what we just had, you know? Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, yeah, a massive win for Tiffany as she is on the road to WrestleMania. And then we got this. So Bayley coming out. It was Bayley and Dakota taking on the Kabuki Warriors, right? And look at that moment right there. That is the moment that Dakota Kai does not accept the tag. So it's a tag match. It's Bayley, it's Dakota taking on the Kabuki Warriors. And Dakota jumps off the edge of the ring. Bayley cannot make the tag. And that is the moment Bayley realizes she's been turned on again, right? Obviously, EO and the Kabuki Warriors were talking behind her back anyway, but that is the moment that she realizes that Dakota is actually working with them. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I mean, to have the promo part amazing, to then follow it with Tiffany and Naomi, and Tiffany is so over, so the crowd were captivated by that, right? Amazing. It might not have been the greatest match, but brilliant way to follow it. Hard, but brilliant. And then this. I mean, this was, I think this took us to just over the first hour. I mean, wow. Oh, just amazing. What an amazing episode. Here they are backstage, and it got better because they're all backstage laughing their heads off at what they've just seen. And look who is there. Look who steps up to them. Jade Cargill. Now that to me says, it might only have been short, but that says to me that we are doing something here, right? Maybe not between EO and Jade, but between Damage Control and Jade. Now, I think there's a real possibility that we get Jade and Bianca against the Kabuki Warriors. I think there's a very real possibility that that is where this is going. Bayley is going to need some help. I think she'll get it from Bianca and Jade in the builds, but obviously when we get to WrestleMania, it's just her against EO. But who do the Kabuki Warriors face? You know, is this an indicator that Jade is going to be in their future? So it was only a short moment, this, but definitely felt important. And then look at this, a whole match. Boom. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Braun Breaker picks up the victory against Zion Quinn, who we never see. But yeah, Zion Quinn was the jobber, if you will, here. And we followed all of that with a squash match. Nothing to it, nothing to write home about, but probably the right thing for Braun Breaker. Really gets him over as someone to keep an eye on, because we don't see people winning squash matches all that often. You know, a spear, 1, 2, 3, winning in like 7, 8 seconds. We just don't see that. So this felt like a statement victory for Braun Breaker. So can't even be down on that, to be honest. Can't even be down on that. Braun Breaker backstage said he's ready to take over. Then, of course, we got the street fight, and Rey Mysterio came back. So Rey Mysterio returned, and the street fight towards the end, I thought really was cooking. I can tell you, again, if we look at how it was scored, it did well in the community. So Carlito against Santos, it's going to come out with a great rating. So the way our system works is that you got all time, you got great, you got good, you got bad. And this is going to come out as a great rating. We don't get greats all that often, so the community in our watch-along seem to really enjoy this match. Seems certainly towards the end, I thought it was cooking, and Rey Mysterio being back. Big moment. Rey with like that mask on, you know, the kind of Great Muta type mask. Spat in the face there by Carlito. You can see the size of the mask there on Rey. It was quite a big number. I don't know if he's going to be wearing that now going forwards. Not sure. Backstage, LA Knight was looking for AJ, and Nick Aldis said that basically he had told AJ not to turn up. So LA Knight was looking for him. There was another backstage moment with Nick Aldis, and I don't know if we've got the clip to that, but he spoke to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates, said there will be an announcement about the tag titles. It is believed that they're going to be separated. It is believed that those tag titles are going to be separated and both brands will have their own belts. That's where we think that's going. That felt like another talking point, another significant moment on top of all the ones that we've just spoke about. And then, of course, our main event, which saw Austin Theory taking on Randy Orton. And this was interesting. Theory said to Grayson, "You've done it to me again?" Because in Australia, Theory ended up being curb stomped by Seth. Grayson didn't do anything. And earlier in the night, Theory and Grayson were looking at footage of Randy getting knocked out. And basically Randy was like, which one of you wants to have a match? And Grayson like dropped Theory in it. So we really are teasing that Grayson is not really looking out for his friend here. So, you know, that is definitely something to keep an eye on as well. And so, yeah, we got this match. It was an all right match. Didn't set the world on fire. I thought it was decent. I don't know that it was quite as good as the street fight, but it was still decent. Kevin Owens out there on commentary as well. And of course, lots of RKOs and a win in the end for Randy Orton. And that is, I think, how the show kind of came to an end. So, oh, this was sick, though. He ends up going through the ropes and getting caught. Here's Theory. Boom. Boom. RKO. And, of course, that's how it ends with Randy getting his hand raised. This unlikely duo just put a stop to Grayson and Theory's attack to end SmackDown. I thought this was a really, really good SmackDown. For me, the best SmackDown of 2024. A lot of people saying one of the best SmackDowns they've seen in recent years. I mean, wow. Oh, wow. If you want talking points, this show delivered talking points. If you want a show that you couldn't afford to miss, this was the show you couldn't afford to miss. We took big steps forward, big storyline developments. I agree that the action could have been a bit stronger in match-wise. So I think, like, out of 10, I would knock the score down for that reason. But I got to tell you, I think I'm at around about an 8.5, 8.75 out of 10. I'm definitely in that area. This definitely got me into the 8 range. I just think that if all the matches we had really banged, had really delivered, I think that's when we would be in the 9s, right? So I think for me, 8.5, 8.75, that's where I am with this SmackDown. Probably be leaning more the 8.75, to be honest. I could definitely be convinced to go that way. But yeah, I think the matches would need to be stronger to get me into the 9s. But really, outside of that, yeah, really enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And let me know what you think about these quick little reviews that aren't really that quick. We've done 14 minutes. I can't do quick videos. But thanks a lot for watching anyway. Appreciate the support. And Unseen will be coming up onto the channel, obviously. I'm going to go off and work on that now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.